What I would say to other men is to tap into the unfortunate little amount of resources that I've just mentioned with local communities, the couple of podcasts like Guys in Grief, the Instagram pages. There are very few out there. But what I've found is once you're tapped into those resources, this grief community, this grief world kind of unfolds like a flower for you. There's a statistic that I just saw earlier today that 1 in 6 pregnancies end in loss. And actually on a recent episode, we had a doctor who's a friend of ours that confirmed that exact same statistic. So the reality is 6 people of childbearing age in a room, at least one of them have gone through a loss. But not 1 in 6 people are talking about this. What I would encourage other men to find community, to tap into the resources that are there. One thing that'll massively surprise you through loss is who is there for you and who is not. There's people that you expect to be there for you that just are nowhere to be found. The beautiful opposite side of the spectrum is there's people that you would absolutely never expect to connect with, to reach out to you. I've had friends from college, I graduated college 15 plus years ago, that had reached out to me and that I've talked to, frankly, more than I talked to some of my best friends. And that's an honest fact. Our first guest on our podcast was a high school hockey teammate of mine who I text with almost every single week because he went through a similar loss. We hadn't talked in probably 15 to 20 years. I have neighbors and teammates and colleagues that have not gone through loss, but that listen to the podcast, that ask me about Beckham and Ariana. Beckham's, what would have been his birth date was just yesterday. And I had many people reach out, both in our local community and not in our grief and loss community, just telling us, thinking about you, thinking about Beckham today. And that moves your heart in an unbelievable way. So my point around the advice to find community is you have to be willing to be vulnerable and talk about your loss, not just within that small, intimate group of people that have also gone through it, because what you'll be massively surprised by are the people that are willing to be a part of your journey and a part of your community and to help you because they care about you and they care about your family. They are empathetic ears, and a lot of times those are the people who mean the most to me through a lot of this grieving process.